Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here at Earth and Sky. And those of you joining us online, we always appreciate each and every one of you. We actually wanted to say a happy birthday to one of the guys that comes here every week, David. And we're just wishing you a really happy year as you revolve around the sun this next year. And to anyone out there that has some June birthdays right now, we are going to have a fun and really deep meditation today. Last week we talked about Fushimi Inari and some of the aspects of that beautiful, mysterious mountain of Kitsune, or the fox in Japanese. With that, go ahead and just allow yourself to get comfortable. As you begin to focus in on your breath, with each breath in, you feel yourself relax, letting go. With each breath out, anything that needs to release or clear away, it clears away through your breath, letting go. Deep peace. You notice above you is a beautiful white and red and gold shimmering light flowing in. Beautiful and radiant. If there is anywhere within your body that you need to be healed, may the healing light and energy of Reiki flow into you now in the way that is best for you, for your mind, your body, your soul. As we ask the light of Reiki to flow through this entire meditation, bringing healing, balance, peace, bliss. And you begin to notice that everything around you shifts and changes. And you find yourself in a new place. And as you look at the ground beneath you, you see gray and white tiles. And there's an image of a fox laid out in gray inside the white tiles. It's very cute. Its tail wraps around and curves up just a little bit. You are at the train station by the entrance of the great mountain Fushimi Inari in Kyoto, Japan. You smell the clean air all around you. And as you walk forward across the tiles, you find yourself entering out onto a street. There are trees that are lining this street. And up ahead is a hill. You cross the street and you begin to walk up that hill. You can feel the pavement beneath your feet. With every breath out, releasing anything that needs to clear. And you find in front of you a very large torii gate. This gate is several stories tall. It is red, and across the top is some black paint. This red torii gate arches across. It is just you walking here, yet many people would be able to fit under this gate. And as you approach the gate, you bow slightly in front of it. And you feel a quickening within your heart as you feel, you know with certainty something wonderful is coming. And as you walk through the gate, it symbolizes that you are leaving the secular world and entering into the sacred. You feel a deep sense of peace flow through your whole body. The air seems to shift and feel more sacred already. You continue walking up this hill and you come to very large steps that span across several feet. In front of those steps is a tall temple. You walk up the steps. You can feel as your knees bend with ease walking up these steps. The beautiful orange and light temple is in front of you. And you notice at the very top of the steps on each side of you now, you see a fox on each side. It has been patinaed to a beautiful green over the years. The fox on the right side has a ball in his mouth and a red bib around his neck. The fox on the left side is holding a large key in his mouth, an old-style key. He too has a red bib around his neck. Something very special is awaiting you here. You feel yourself giving reverence and gratitude to the energy of the fox, Kitsune. And as you walk forward more, as the ground smooths out, in front of you is that tall temple. The roof is so tall, and as you look up at the roof, you see beautiful decorations. The wood is sculpted and molded in these beautiful curves and patterns. And as you follow the roof line down, you look and you can see inside there's a large screen that covers the view from being able to see perfectly inside. But through this mesh screen, you see the monks are seated inside the temple. You hear the beautiful sound of chanting. You feel the reverence of the sacred energy flowing out to you as the chant in unison. And beautiful orange and white, and you see draping across the roof line, hanging down, large braided sacred rope with pieces of white shaped like a thunderbolt hanging from the rope. Off to the right hand side, you see there are more shrines over there. Inside one of those shrines is a white horse, a magnificent white horse. You walk across to the left side, and as you look at the shrines there, some of the shrines have beautiful faces of white fox hanging, with Japanese writing written on them. Some of these fox have beautiful faces. You see one of them has a star where the third eye is and a beautiful smile. Some of them are designed to look like cats. It's Kitsune, the fox, is so similar to Neko, the cat. Mysterious, graceful. As you walk around this path, you come to a place where you see there is a temple attendant standing outside, and there's a wooden structure with a pillar in the center of it, and there's a large stone on top of this pillar. The temple attendant waves at you to come over. And he motions to you to lift this rock. And as you lift this rock, notice, does this rock feel heavy? Or does this rock feel light? Nods at you. And motions that you are now ready to enter the torii gates as you continue along over to the left side and then taking the curve in the path up the right, going up the mountain. And in front of you are so many of these beautiful red torii gates. Some of them are so close together. And as you continue walking through each of these, you can feel the energy shifting into the sacred deeper and deeper into the sacred energy. You feel your heart quickening. Feel peace settling in deeper into your soul. And you notice that in front of one of these torii gates here, it is an old stone gate. It feels so much older than the others, yet the red gates are in front and behind it. And as you look up, you can begin to see that this beautiful day, as you are walking up in the late afternoon, the sky is a very deep color. There are some clouds that are in the sky as you continue to ascend up this mountain. And there are places as you walk up that you notice family shrines along the side. On the left-hand side, you see an opening between the gates, and there's a beautiful family shrine of large stones. This family was from Osaka, and many of the family is memorialized here. It feels light, it feels joyful, it feels sacred. Peace. Peace seems to permeate every single thing in this space. The plants, the gates, the rocks. And as you continue forward past the shrine and through more of those torii gates, you look off to the right-hand side and you notice how lush the plants are. You see the trees that are growing. And there's a beautiful stream flowing down. You can hear the water trickling and it's crystal clear. You can see beautiful rocks, various shades of brown and gray. You notice some of these red torii gates seem new and glossy, and others seem to be an old red paint. And others still are made of stone, so old. There are so many of these gates that you pass, continuing to walk up. And you find a part where the path seems to veer to the right a bit, and it flattens out. Instead of climbing up, it goes across a bit flat, walking around the face of this beautiful mountain. There are many shrines in this area. It feels so sacred. You can see there are candles on some of the stones. And you come to a beautiful place where you feel such deep peace in your heart. There's an overhang over this shrine, and there are many candles that are burning here. 15, 20, purify yourself. And you reach forward and you take the ladle and you scoop the water out of the fountain. And you pour a little of the water over your left hand and you feel it purifying the energy that has come into you over the last years, months, days. You pour a little water over your right hand and you feel it cooling through your whole body, purifying the energy that you send out into the world. And you pour a little into your hand and you swish it around in your mouth and you feel it purifying everything inside you. It purifies your heart, purifies your mind. And you pour a little over your left hand again, cleansing, purifying. With gratitude, you begin to pour out the rest of the water down the ladle back into the fountain. You feel as though you are sparkling inside yourself, radiant, crystal clear. And you continue to journey up this mountain again. You find more torii gates as the mountain begins to curve up in the path again, ascending the mountain. A very light, misty rain begins to form. Very light. It is actually quite peaceful. It cools you from the warmth of the sun. It cools you from the energy of the hike. And as this misty rain comes in, it seems to illuminate the greenery. The plants around you begin to shine and sparkle. It deepens the greenery of the leaves and these large, lush plants on the outside of the torii gates. You notice there are some large stones as you continue to walk up these inclines up the mountain. Somehow you feel wonderfully well, as though the mountain is carrying you up. Every time you see shrines alongside the mountain, you always see two fox, maybe more, at each of these shrines. Often they have these red bibs. The one on the right with the ball, the one on the left with the key. Continuing to walk up higher and higher. As you walk around a bend, you notice it seems that you are coming into a deeper sense of peace. You feel the tempo of the mountain shift. You feel that you are entering in closer and closer to the heart of the sacred. Your own heartbeat slows closer in rhythm to that of the earth, to that of Fushimi Inari. And there's a beautiful area that opens up and overlooks some trees, and the sun is just beginning to set. As you walk over to this overlook, you can see down the side of the mountain how far you've climbed. And as you look out into the sunset, you see the city of Kyoto and sparkling lights below. So many lights twinkling. You can see a line of red of the brake lights of cars on the main road. When you look through the binoculars that have been set up there, you notice that you can see the temples down below. There are so many temples in this ancient city of Kyoto. It feels so sacred to look out from this mountain at those twinkling lights and the red and the blue, the orange of the sunset coming through, and the very light misty rain. The rain seems to be purifying everything, cleansing everything. life that you have needed to clear or release, the rain seems to just be washing it away. Any stress, it washes it away. Any worry, it washes it away, and it replaces in your heart a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for connection to the sacred. Gratitude for this feeling of oneness that you have within you as you feel you and the universe are one. The universe is in you just as you are in the universe. You feel your heart compelling you to continue climbing up, farther up the mountain as it bends around to the left again. And it starts to wind up higher and higher, and there are more red toady gates that you keep walking through, perhaps 1,000 of these gates. Who knows, so many. With every pass, every gate that you walk through, you are walking deeper and deeper into the sacred, purifying the mind, purifying the body, purifying the soul, purifying the spirit. As you continue up this mountain higher and higher and higher, the air begins to shift, and it is even clearer. The air seems to be so crystal clear and clean, so fresh. You can smell the scent of the leaves, the scent of the gentle rain. And just as you begin to realize you are entering in the top, you see so many shrines, old family shrines made of stone to the left and to the right. Some of these stones have candles lit on them. There are so many fox statues here, many of them wearing those red bibs, as though you can feel the energy of Kitsune running around you here. Beautiful protector, beautiful guide, creativity, third heaven, and higher. All in the light of love. And as you look in front of you, you've reached the top, and in front of you at the top of this mountain are so many, many, many family shrines. It looks as though there is a maze where you could walk through all of the rows of these shrines. You notice at the very top, as you begin weaving your way through, some of them have candles lit. You smell the scent of incense wafting through. And some of them at the very top have been here so long, they lean a little bit, supporting one another. You feel so sacred, as though you have walked right into the heart of the sacred. You are safe and secure. You are loved. You are whole. There is nothing to ever fear. As you are a child of the universe and the universe is in you, you are one with the universe. When we recognize the level of spirit, we see that we are all one. Allow this oneness to flow through you. It purifies your blood, purifies your bones, purifies your heart. Unconditional, radiant love. You reach into your pocket and you see that you have a candle there. And you pull it out and you set it on one of the stones that has a small spike waiting for a candle to be set there. In your other pocket is a match. As you light this match and you begin to light the candle, allow yourself to feel the love those who have gone before and those who will come after us as well. May the light burn brightly within your heart, within your mind, within your soul, in all that you do. The light of love, the light of peace, the light of radiant joy. We all have amazing abilities to heal, to purify, to love. As you look out from this place, you can see all the way down the side of the mountain. You see the lights of Kyoto, and you feel a deep sense of oneness within your heart. Wherever there had ever been any fear or doubt, it seems to vanish away now, evaporating like smoke, and replacing that, the light of gratitude, the light of love. Placing your hands on your heart, you feel the light of peace flowing through you. Gratitude. We have this place within us, this heart of the sacred. It is inside of us. Sometimes we visit sacred areas that remind us of this feeling, this love, this peace. Sometimes we travel to these places in a journey such as this to remind us of the love, of the peace. But that love is always there, that peace is always there. It is what you are made of, it is who you are. As you recognize you are in the universe, and the universe is in you. Repeat within your mind, I am love. I am peace. I radiate love. I radiate peace. I am love. I am peace. I radiate love to all sentient beings, to all living beings. I radiate peace to all sentient beings, to all living beings. I radiate love to myself. I radiate peace to myself. I am love. I am peace. smiles down on you. The light of the stars begins to twinkle and sparkle as the misty rain clears to a beautiful clear sky with radiant stars. There is only candlelight here, so the stars seem to glow. It feels as though you are as high as the place where the eagles fly. You feel freedom within your soul as you call in the light of love in you, in the heart of the sacred. In your heart lies the sacred. Truly, you are one and the same with each other. You are love. You are sacred. You are peace. You are light. So illuminate your life. Everything you need is already inside you. Your mission, your destiny, all the tools and resources that you need flow to you with effortless ease in the way that is best for you, for your soul, for your life. You are in the universe, and the universe is in you as you find yourself reaching your arms up to the sky above as though you're reaching for the light of the moon and the stars, and you say within your mind, the universe is in me, and I am in the universe, and the universe is in me, and I am in the universe, and the universe is in me infinitely. Deep peace flows all the way from the crown of your head and through your eyes and your throat and your heart, and it flows through every organ of your body, and it flows through your fingertips and your hips and your knees and your calves. The light of peace flows through your ankles and your feet and through your toes. Joy, radiant joy, radiant joy flows within you. Renewed and fresh to anything that you needed to let go of, clear, or release. It is gone. It is washed away. It's cleared. Replaced with the light of peace, the light of joy, the light of wisdom, clarity, peace. The peace is already there. It is already within you. Trust. Trust the universe. Trust yourself. You and the universe are one. You and the light of love are one. The light of peace is in you, and it illuminates your path. Radiant, vibrant, beautiful, and bright. You reach into your pocket and you find another candle there, and you set it up on one of the altars. You pull out the match, and as you light this, you send gratitude to the past for the lessons that have been learned, because they helped you to become who you are today, who you are now. And as you light this candle for the lessons of the past, you also release yourself from the energy that has held you back. You release yourself from the ties of the past. Anything that held you back, release it with this flame now, with gratitude, letting it go. And as this candle flame burns, it clears away any cords and connectors and sources of power, anything that has not been for your best, highest connected to the past, it clears it away completely and cleanly. You feel yourself getting lighter and lighter and lighter, radiant with the light of peace, radiant with the light of truth, radiant with the light of joy. It flows through you, body, mind, spirit, soul. You are free. You are sacred. You are whole. And you reach into your pocket and you find one more candle there. And you look at one of the altars on the right-hand side. And you find a place where there's a small spike that you can set the candle on. This candle represents the future. And as you pull out a match and you light the match and you can hear that little sizzle as it lights and you see the flame, that golden color, lighting the candle. This is the candle of the future, lighting the hope, lighting the light of peace that will be your guide, knowing that you can have hope, trust, faith, certainty, for the future is bright. And a deeper sense of enlightenment flows into you as the radiant, bright, white light seems to shine down from the fourth and the fifth heavens. Radiant, bright, white light. It flashes through you. It flashes through your being, through your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your nose, your hands flash with this bright light in your heart, your organs, and your feet, and your knees. And this white light is the radiance of the peace of the universe. The light of the spark of all of creation is in you. And it burns bright with radiant hope, radiant faith, certainty in the universe, which means you have certainty in yourself because you and the universe are one. You feel the universe living and breathing, existing within your heart, the universe of love, unconditional. Universe is light, peace, radiant joy. It is your nature. It is who you are. This light illuminates all around you as you feel gratitude and you stand and you face all of these altars at the top and you find yourself bowing deeply, giving gratitude to the mountain, gratitude to Fushimi Inari, gratitude to Kitsune the fox, who's helped guide you in this journey here today, this journey into the center of yourself, the center of the sacred, where the light of the universe is in you, where you see the light of you and the universe in you, and infinitely back and forth, the ebb and the flow. A divine being here having a divine experience on this beautiful earth plane. Radiant joy and peace fill your heart as though the light has been ignited within you. The spark of creativity and excitement for your life, for who you are, for all that lies ahead of you. Whatever is ahead of you, you have the ability within you to move through it gracefully with the light of the universe as your guide. And you begin walking back down this mountain and through all of these torii gates. And as you look at these torii gates bathed in the moonlight and the light of the stars, you notice that on this side, as you're walking down, you see beautiful kanji characters written on both sides, down the left side and down the right side. Black paint on these red lanterns on some of the torii gates, bathing a warm light along the stone steps. And as you follow the path around one of the curves, and you see more torii gates opening up in front of you, there's a little more space between these gates, and you can see along the bank the beautiful greenery, these lush green plants, and you see a beautiful cat looking at you, mysterious eyes glowing in the light. Very sweet presence, very sweet energy of this beautiful cat of the third heaven, filled with the light of love. As you reach your hand out, you see her walk up to you, and you can feel her cotton soft fur, so silky, against your fingertips. You feel the light in your own eyes glittering, sparkling, as you see the light in this cat sparkling. She rubs against your leg and walks over by the plant and says it is time for you to continue down. It is as though you feel a spark of love awakened within you, compassion for all living things, all living beings, all people. Compassion, love, all animals, compassion and love for the mouse and the cat and the fox and the giraffe and the dog, the wolf, the owl, compassion for all living things. Continuing your walk down, you feel love igniting within you for the plants and the trees and the waters that flow. You notice off to the right-hand side, between the space, where there's space between the gates, you notice there is a path over there that is lit with stone lanterns. And you venture through this path between the torii gates, and you find that along this path there are many stone lanterns, 4 feet off the ground, with windows and bathed in an amber light. And there's a stone bench on the left side. And as you walk through, you see there's so many flowers along here. What a beautiful garden this is. This curves around. You feel a connection with the light of love even more, as though you feel the light and the energy and the life energy of this place flowing up through your feet and up through your whole body, and circulating through your heart and your brain, and back down through your legs and down through your feet and back into the earth, receiving the light of healing and giving back the light of healing, receiving the light of love and giving back the light of love, receiving the light of peace, as you are the light of peace. Up ahead, you see the path curve, and there are just a few more torii gates that you walk through. And another bend in the path, and you see there's a beautiful statue here, tall, beautiful Bodhisattva. This statue is one that has many baby statues around, a beautiful being that helps the transitions that we have in this life. We have so many transitions in this life that we see and witness through our time here. As we embrace this, as we recognize impermanence, we recognize that everything that comes in is here for the time Kitsune from the third heaven has guided you along this journey in the light of unconditional and radiant love. And you find yourself walking back down those steps into that very large torii gate at the entrance. You pause for a moment as you bow in front of that very large gate and you walk through and you look back at the mountain. All of those gates, one more time bowing with gratitude to Fushimi Inari, this beautiful, magnificent mountain, for all the healing it has brought you here today, now. Remember always, the light is within you. You are the light. As you begin to slowly feel yourself returning into the space where your body is, returning into the space where you are comfortably seated or lying down. Feeling your fingers, feeling your toes, noticing your breath as you breathe in and out. As you find yourself coming back, visualizing within your mind's eye what the room looks like before you come back. Taking as long as you would like and coming back as you're ready. Feeling gratitude. Anytime you wish to repeat this meditation, feel free to do so. If you choose to do this at times before you go to sleep, the energy, the healing, the light will flow into you during your sleep as well. I honor that place within you where the entire universe exists. I see that place in you that is all love, that is the light, that is the peace. I know this place in you because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. Please remember to hit the like button on this video. And we always appreciate if you share it out with your friends and family. And visit our website for more information from Earth and Sky Center. It's www.earthandskycenter.com.